Hello guys, welcome again, a new live stream. So let's talk about Bitcoin. As you can see here, Bitcoin is pumping, something we were expecting, right? Let me show you here the setup here. A few days ago, and I said in my private channel, well, before actually even this live stream, I said, hey, I'm looking for sideways around here, right? And here I will start looking for a long position, no shorts, right? So what I did here is in 12-hour chart, I went to this time frame here. And as you can see here, we have here the buy signal here, the first one here, and also the second one here, right? And here is where I actually open my long position here around $61,500 around here. So from here, I'm waiting, right? And as you can see here, the volume is very healthy in 12-hour chart, and also here in 1-day chart actually is very healthy as well. Is broke actually the ME55 a few days ago, and it was testing the seller line, as you can see here. So actually was quite interesting, right? Easy actually. This sometimes, well, actually many times I really like when the signals are very smooth, like this one, very easy, and actually also the volatility is very low. So one moment. 1 second, let me check the second screen. Okay, yeah, sorry, it's because I have other screen where I can see better the chart, so that's why. Okay, so let me explain what actually I'm looking for. I am waiting. I'm still in long position, and actually the title of my live stream is very clear, right? I am looking for new ATA. And why? Because, well, first of all, this is something is not new. I said like long time ago when we got like the weekly buy signal. I am looking for something like, I don't know, something around here, maybe $80,000, who knows, right? Around here, but I am looking for this one. Why? Because let me show you here. We have a weekly chart, actually the test the ME55 2 times, and also we still have the buy signal in weekly. It's very weak. Don't get me wrong. It actually is very weak, but it's gonna be enough at least maybe 1 month or two to see a new high. It's exactly like we saw in 2021. People will be very excited, be very happy, to the moon, right? New ATA, and after that, around maybe 75-80% crash. That is something actually I'm expecting right now. Okay, so Bitcoin, technically speaking, is still in sideways. I mean, we are still in this ping pong, right? Where actually Bitcoin must close actually this week. If you see Bitcoin closing about 70K, you will see the new ATA I'm talking about. So this is the bottom here. That's the range here, the middle actually of the box, and here is the bottom of the range here around this area. So that's why right now, if the question is, should I open a long position right now? Of course not. Actually, it's very late right now, right? And there is not, I mean, for me, it doesn't make sense to even buy here in weekly chart, because even weekly chart is too late. The entry was in September, not now. Remember what I said before, it's 3 months, around 3-4 months maximum in weekly charts. So right now we are in October, and potentially we will see the sell signal in November or maybe maximum December. So that's why this is not the moment to enter. And well, in very simple words, what I'm looking for right now is something like this, right? New ATA to the moon, right? And after that, something like this, okay? And that is not new, something I actually am expecting. And why? Because now we have to see the other chart. Actually, it's very important chart is the monthly. The monthly, we have what? A sell signal with better divergence. So that's why monthly chart is for 1 year, weekly chart is for 3 months. So that's why I'm saying, okay, yeah, be happy, you are making profits because weekly is bullish right now. Yeah, but monthly actually is the most important, and we have better divergence in OBB and also monthly, and also we had the volatility super high in the monthly, so that's why this move, yep, is not gonna be very strong. That's my point. So now let's continue with the bi-monthly here. As you can see here, this is still technically bullish, but the momentum is very low, very low. Eventually we see a new high here. Actually we have a new high. Technically speaking, we will see also a better variance as well here. So volatility is very low here, so that's why I'm looking for new ATA, and eventually you will see monthly sell signal and bi-monthly sell signal as well. And you see here, for example, in this chart, when we see the sell signal in the monthly here in 2018 and also 2021 in November, but they didn't, I mean, they are not fake signals. That's the point. So in the moment when you see maybe December, January, something like that, we will see a new sell signal here, and that's why I am looking for in average around 70% drop, 75. I will be happy if it's more than that actually, because it's gonna be cheaper. So if we do this exercise, for example, or imagine right, this is not technical analysis, right? This is just my first target was around 75. Yep, I fell for almost $600 the first time, and the second target was around $85,000, right? 85. So 85. Let's see the 85. Yeah, something like this. So my first target almost hit, right? And the second target is this one. So that's why, imagine from here, right? Of course, I'm not saying that is gonna happen like very fast. Learn from this. Bitcoin stayed around 2 months in the top. So you see, you think like, oh, we will not have time to see the top. I don't have time to sell. No, yes, you would have plenty of time, like maybe a couple months, right? So that's why imagine, like, this is just a speculation, right? This is not technical analysis, right? I'm trying to show you with this example what I'm actually expecting, right? So let me show you something like this, right? And after that, maybe sideways for a couple months, right? And after that, finally, we can, based on the data, right? This is not like a dream, like technically speaking, based on probabilities, right? Not just something I believe. You can see the chart by yourself, right? Let me show you here. For example, here, if we think, for example, Bitcoin could reach $85,000, around 75%, that is the average crash or correction, right? So very bad news, because we will see finally the MA55 broken, right? 20K should be the target. And very bad news, why? Because the MA55 in the monthly has been the major support the last 12 years. So if we see this, it's game over for Bitcoin. Bitcoin will enter in a bear market in the monthly for first time. But I have very bad news for you. Maybe you were thinking, oh, we had a bear market before. No, they were just corrections in weekly chart. So all of them, all the corrections, all the crashes, right? They were just a test to the MA55 to keep bouncing. You see, keep bouncing here. So they were just testing corrections in weekly chart. Bitcoin doesn't know what is a bear market. That's my point. So if Bitcoin, after the sell signal in the monthly, right, is crashing, we can expect, and technically speaking, it's around 75. For example, here from 20K to 3K, it's around even worse, 84, and here to here is around 77 percent, and from here to here is around 86. So we can say maybe 75, 80%. With 75%, we will be around 20K, enough to break the MA55. Of course, yes, and 85 is even worse. 85 is new lows actually. So that's why don't be too excited, right? Like, oh my God, just to the moon. I don't know, man. Actually, one of the subscribers of this channel came to Japan. Thank you for coming. Actually, I really enjoy or like actually dinner, right? So it was very interesting, right? I'm very happy when I can meet some people here that actually they are following the channel. Thank you so much, really. I really appreciate your support. So, but the thing here is actually said that conversation. Well, this is something I am expecting. I was thinking maybe it's a good timing to start talking about this, because this is not good. This is not good, right? This is not good. If we see if Bitcoin does like actually the same thing as we saw before, around 70-75%, maximum 85%, now you can see it's gonna be enough to break the MI55. That is very bad. So what we want to see to avoid this, we want to see Bitcoin pumping even more. More. We want to see the higher, the better. So if we see Bitcoin not just only pumping to 85, we want to see Bitcoin around even 100, 120, 150. Because if we see that, the distance from the MI55 is going to be higher. So right now it's around $35,000. So $35,000 from here, around 75% should be. Let me do this properly here. Yeah, from here is around 60%. Another around here, maybe around 120. Yeah, around 120K should be the target for this pump. If we don't want to see that, if you see Bitcoin just testing 75, $85,000, and after that crashing, well, that is not going to be very good for all of us, all the market. I mean, for me, I'm very happy because I can short the market. It doesn't matter, right? For me, it doesn't matter the direction. I can just trade long, short, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. But the thing here is like, I said many times, I know maybe I'm repeating the same thing, right? But this is just a warning because this is one monthly, it's the monthly, it's gonna take some years. But just remember this, the momentum is lower, it's very low, right? Every bull market is weaker and weaker, right? So, and also Bitcoin in average is pumping less and less and less, around 5 times less every bull market. So from here, you see, very strong the pump, and here quite strong actually, yes, and here very weak. So this one actually is very concerning because we know Bitcoin is pumping 5 times less every bull market. So in this case, that's why I said a long time ago, not now, a long time ago, like 1 year ago, I think, I am expecting for Bitcoin to reach around 75K, maximum 85. Why? Because if we follow this pattern, like around 5 times is pumping 5 times less, from the bottom here to the top is around 500, 400%, 500%, no more than that. And that's it. Game over. Game over. You see? It's around here. 100K maximum, right? But in my case, now, you know what? Maybe $75,000, $85,000. And as you can see, it actually is working very well. So that's why Bitcoin must pump. I mean, seriously, I'm very serious about this. Bitcoin must pump, and not just only to $75,000, $85,000. We must see around 100K, 120K, something like that. And yes, from there we can expect another 70%, and the target should be the MI55 as usual, right? Like same as here, right? Same as here, same as here, here, and here. So we want to see the same thing, right? We want to do some, because we are following a trend. If Bitcoin breaks the MI55, we will have the trend, yes, but to the downside. Yeah, so get ready for very, it's gonna be destructive for the markets. Okay, so now let's continue. Let's continue. We are going to talk about now the Bitcoin dominance. Let me show you actually something very interesting, because the second question I got is, okay, when we can buy altcoins. I will share with you, I did it many times, but actually I will share with you why, how actually I am looking for the next big buy for altcoins. This is the Bitcoin dominance, right? As long as Bitcoin has more than 60, something, 55, 60, I mean, as long as it's above 60%, I think 50%, something like that, technically all the altcoins will just follow Bitcoin. And let me tell you something, this is not the real number. Actually, the real number, if we have the full data, I am pretty sure it's even higher. But in this chart we have only since 2014, so we need more information, because I remember other chart, I saw other charts, not in TradingView, in different platforms, the dominance even is higher. But the point here is like, Every time when Bitcoin is the Bitcoin dominance is pumping, right, in this or is bouncing here, if Bitcoin is in uptrend or downtrend, it doesn't matter. Altcoins or will be in sideways or will just not pump. And why? Because this is telling you people, in general, they are buying Bitcoin. They are not buying altcoins. It's the Bitcoin season. Okay. When we need to enter, also when you see here, this is like Bitcoin season, right? Bitcoin is pumping here, testing resistance, and here is doing exactly the same thing. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, something I am expecting is a box, something like this, between 30% and 70%. Okay, now we are in the middle. I said this long time ago, right? It's not like yesterday, like almost 1 year ago. So when I'm gonna start looking for buying altcoins, when I see Bitcoin finally around 70%. Why? Because the Bitcoin dominance, when the Bitcoin dominance is crashing like this, right? Plus Bitcoin is in sideways for months. Sometimes it's like 3-4 months is sideways. Is the best way? It's the right moment to buy altcoins. So this is telling you, right? Bitcoin dominance is crashing. Bitcoin is sideways, quite healthy. Usually it's in the highs, right? Usually it's like that. And altcoins will start moving. So this is telling you people will start buying altcoins, right? So that's actually the next time when I'm gonna start looking for buying altcoins around when I see Bitcoin dominance around 70%. This is the first chart. The second chart is the USD dominance, right? Same principles as Bitcoin dominance, right? Like Bitcoin dominance, sorry. One moment. Something happened with this. Yep. Okay, this is the monthly. No, this is not. USD dominance is here. I'm gonna organize this because I have many symbols. USD dominance, perfect. Okay, as you can see here, I said, hey, we have a buy signal here. Yeah. First of all, we need to understand this chart. This chart is actually the USDT, like the USDT, right? You are using maybe for trading in your exchange. So as you can see here, it's in a beautiful uptrend. You see, beautiful uptrend here is bullish. This is telling you in the long term, people, very rich people, right? They are cashing out. Yeah. They are not accumulating Bitcoin. They are actually selling Bitcoin every time when Bitcoin is pumping. You understand? Okay. So because it's an uptrend, every time when this thing is in uptrend, for example, like this, remember, like for example here from 5%, from 2% to 7%, 8%, October 21, October 21, right? What happened in October 21? So if we split the chart here, I'm going to split the chart here. In the left side is going to be the USD dominance. And if we see exactly the same date of December 2021, I think it's October 2021, what happened in October 2021? Yep, is here in November. Yep, and here, let me show you November 2021. Here, you see, we have a buy signal, or it's actually, we got a buy signal, technically speaking, in the monthly in USD dominance, and we got a sell signal in Bitcoin. They are contrarian, right? So this is telling you, well, we have a buy signal here. This is telling you people, they will start selling to start accumulating USDT. Yeah. So you can expect all the market is gonna crash. And because it's the monthly, we can expect that could happen in the following year, 1 year or two maximum. So from 2020, November 2021 to December 2022, yeah, you see, almost 1 year, right? Technically almost 1 year. Yeah, 1 year and 1 month. And what happened in December 2022? If we go to the chart, 2022 Bitcoin was around wait, let me fix this because it was Solana. Well, it's very interesting. With Solana, it's working because following Bitcoin. Let me show you here. Is November 2021 here. Bitcoin was $64, $66, $65,000, and December 22, December here, Bitcoin was at 15K. Just following this very simple strategy in the monthly, right, for investing. As you can see, even you in this case, you could catch actually the bottom, right? And from here, the Bitcoin dominance, USD dominance, sorry, was crashing around 1 year again. And after that, again, the pattern repeats itself. So 2021, 2022 here, we wait for 1 year. In this case was 2 years, right? 2 years, right? When we got the buy signal in the monthly. So in this case here is in July 2024, and where we are right now. In July 2024, we have here a potentially buy signal here in the weekly chart. So if I see, it is the weekly. If I show you the monthly here is almost the same thing. This is the monthly right now here, as you can see here. Now you can see better the chart, how the signals are contrarian. It's very simple, you see? Of course, based on the probabilities, right? I don't care the Fed, I don't care whatever, like blah, 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 Donald Trump, I don't care. That's why I am a technical trader, because I follow just the facts in the chart. That's all, okay? So right now what we have here, we have a monthly buy signal in USD dominance. This is like this for the fall at least 1 year, like this, okay? Because the trend is my friend and the trend is to the upside. So that's why in the following year, 2025, I am looking for this at least to be around 8%, right? So this is telling me whatever is going to happen for Bitcoin right now here in the following month, like to the moon, right? There is a very high probability to see Bitcoin crashing. Yeah. And because we have the monthly buy signal here, I cannot be bullish like long term. I'm talking about like in buying right now Bitcoin at very cheap price, $67,000, super cheap, right? Super cheap to the moon, because from here to 1 million, no, right? So that's why I am telling you this, because I know maybe it's quite like negative. Maybe you say, oh, this guy is super bearish, whatever, but the facts are there. You open your trading view and you see the facts, not your feelings, right? Not your feelings, not what you believe, right? You want to believe, you want to hope, you can go to the chart, right? Here we are talking about probabilities and facts in the chart. That's my point. Okay. So now, what is the plan? What is the plan? At least I'm gonna share with you what is my plan right now. Okay, my plan for 2025 is very simple. I'm gonna add here a text box, some text here. What I'm going to do here. First of all, I will not buy Bitcoin. Yeah. What? Yes, I will not buy Bitcoin. The only way to buy Bitcoin for me, this is not financial advice, right? I am not a financial advisor, but I will do that only if Bitcoin, yeah, crash. Yeah, around 70%. Around 70%. When I see this, I will start thinking, okay, maybe it's time to buy Bitcoin. Not here. And let me just change the chart. I'm gonna change here, but it doesn't matter. And also about altcoins, what is my strategy? I will start looking for, I will buy altcoins, some of them, right? Only when Bitcoin dominance is around 65%, 70%. Yep. Only in that time is when I will start looking for a potential entries. Yep. I hope to answer your questions right now, because I got actually this kind of, I am getting this kind of questions very, very often. Okay, and also the only time frame, because I know Bitcoin is I am actually getting ready. I am getting ready for shorts. Yeah, not now. I mean, I'm talking about 2025. This is the plan for 2025. 2025 plan, trading plan. Okay, use it. And also I want to watch Overlord. Yeah, one anime, right? And Dragon Ball, the new one. Yeah, it's actually it's on Netflix here in Japan a couple days ago. So yeah, that's my goal, right? My goals for 2025, and I need to lose weight as well. So as you can see here, this is my plan for 2025. Okay, I will trade my trading plan. My trading plan is I will not buy Bitcoin. Well, this is actually not trading. I can say maybe is more like investing plan. Yeah, because trading plan is 4-hour chart, 1-day chart. It doesn't matter the direction, right? But yeah. And also, I have some plans for this channel. I was talking with some guys, and yeah, I told you like I sometimes it's confusing for me, a little bit difficult to see what I can do to improve the channel. But I don't have many options because I refuse to sell courses. I refuse to create a kind of content because people will think, you know what, this guy is just the only way he is making profits is because he's selling us something, the course, right? And that's why I don't do that, because I don't need it. Actually, I trade. I win, I lose, same as you, right? So I don't need it. But I think after 3 years doing this, it's the time to start looking for ways to simplify the content of this channel. So that's why I'm thinking to publish videos very often in my Patreon, right? Explaining this kind of concepts about trading and simplifying the process for you to understand. And actually, I was thinking, I don't know if you agree with this, maybe a live stream, 3 hours live stream, 4 hours live stream, very long live stream, talking about my system, principles, how to set up, how to trading view, trends, risk management, everything in just one live stream, like 4 hours, like a small course, something like you can say it. Like for me, it's not like that. It's gonna be free, right? But explaining everything. Maybe with your help, we can organize everything, all the content, right? And also plus the content I will publish on Patreon. So maybe I think it's a good idea, right? Because I know 3 years of content explaining this thing, it could be overwhelming for many people, right? Especially you are new in trading and you want to know the basics of I mean the rules, the basic rules of my trading system, right? Okay, maybe it's just an idea. Okay, so now let's continue. I'm gonna continue with some altcoins, technical analysis from some altcoins, but in general, all of them should be green. Pumping, yes, some of them, yes, but actually not like a lot. I don't think so. For example, Cardano, right? Let's talk about Cardano here. Cardano here. Cardano is doing nothing. You see, it's not following Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pumping here, and Cardano is just wasting time. We have weekly buy signal, and it's just wasting time. So, well, you know what is going to happen, right? So you're sideways here. If you see Cardano below 40.50 cents in the maybe December, it's going to be like this. It's going to break a new lows. Yeah. So right, not now. We have maybe just 1 month, maybe this month or maximum next month, and that's all. And you can let's talk about, for example, BNB, right? BNB is actually looking much better than Cardano. Let me show you here. Testing resistance here. Buy signal was around here, maybe around 520, 150. Right now it's around 600. Risk management is very important, but if this thing breaks, new ATH maybe around 800, around there, potentially yes. And as you can see, the volume is telling me people actually they are buying here. So let's see. For example, cake making is very bad. Weekly chart is not good, right? And also let's talk about, for example, about bake. Same thing, just wasting time. Atom, for example, same thing, wasting time with weekly buy signal. And the reason is the monthly sell is more powerful than weekly buy signal. iOS, you see, nothing here. Ethereum, yep. Technically speaking, we have a fresh buy signal Ethereum. If you are looking for an altcoin, I think look, this is maybe the only one, maybe Solana as well, but this one is the only I think is looking better. because we got a correction, right? From 3,500, around 35% correction, and the best, but at least enough. In my case, I don't trade altcoins. Sorry, I don't trade altcoins. I mean trading. Investing, yes, I buy altcoins, not trade. In the short term, I don't do that. Okay, so let's continue. You have any more suggestions for altcoins in the comments? Just let me know. Let me see. Okay, why there is no bull cycle if you look the 4-year cycle? Actually, man, my friend, we already got the bull cycle. Let me show you here Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, I need to tell you, like, Bitcoin was around $15,000. So what is this? This is the bull market. This is the move of the bull market. Yeah, we are looking for an extension, but that's all. That's it. It's the only thing. It's an extension, and from there we will see a correction. You can see the data is there. James, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Okay, so okay, good. So let's see. You see dominance weekly chart. I did it. Highly, could you check quant? Yeah, sure. Quant. I said before, long time ago, right? If it was $100 was the support. If the support is broken, you will see maybe around, I cannot remember very well, like 65, 70, even lower, I think. I cannot remember very well. Long time I don't see it. But let's see. Yeah, 66. You see? 100 was the support. As you can see here now, resistance. Weekly chart is very bad. It's wasting time, right? So that's why we have to be careful. As you can see, Bitcoin is just pumping very slowly, something we were expecting. It's not new, right? And weekly chart, as you can see here with the buy signal here, even with the momentum to the upside, this thing is not pumping. And this is telling you, this is concerning. This is concerning because if altcoins are not following Bitcoin, is because something is wrong, right, with this move. Okay, now let's continue. Matic, yeah, Matic. Let me see, Matic. Where is Matic? Okay, I promise I'm gonna organize this because it's a mess actually. Matic, Binance. Okay. Here, Matic. Okay, this chart is not enough. Let me. Yep, Matic. Matic. What happened with Matic USDT for Binance? I don't see. Well, never mind. I'm gonna use maybe Coinbase. Okay, so as you can see here, new lows here, technically speaking, is testing the lows of like 2022. The problem here is the data. If you know a chart or where I can see the full chart of Matic, it will be nice. You can tell me, because this is not enough data. I remember this was the last support here. Technically speaking, around here, it should be the next buy opportunity, maybe potentially. Yes, the problem with this is Bitcoin. I would suggest, as I said before, the safest way to buy altcoins is when you see the buy signals in the Bitcoin dominance, sell signals in the monthly in Bitcoin dominance, right? So, but you are holding here. I don't know your strategy. You are trading here or you're holding here. Very bad news. I mean, like, this is making you lows and it's gonna keep dropping. Looks like in the monthly it's gonna keep dropping. I don't have the full context of this, all the data. What happened with Binance? I don't know. Okay, so let's continue here. Matic Ethereum. I'm sorry, man. I don't trade that pair, and also I think there is no point to do that. The liquidity is not very good. Can you show render on your system? What do you mean? I don't understand. Please. I don't know. What do you mean? Okay. Okay, guys, I think that's all for altcoins. Let's continue with the short term for Bitcoin, and after that, maybe some stocks, right? And let's talk about the short term. The short term, you see a pullback, is a buy opportunity. For our chart, the volume is very healthy. There is no bearish divergence. So that's why if you see a pullback, maybe 66, 65 is just another entry, right? Opportunity. That's it. Ah, okay. Render is an altcoin. Okay. Let me check. Could you specify the time frame, please? Like weekly chart, monthly, one day chart. I don't know your style, or I don't know what kind of trader you are. Okay, so let's continue here. As a pullback here, and just is to the upside, okay? To the upside, looking for maybe a pullback in short term. Maybe yes, it's gonna be a buy opportunity, of course. But 1 hour chart is looking for a pullback. Yeah, around 65, $66,500 is the target, around there. Remember, I don't trade 1 hour chart. The minimum is around 4 hour chart. I'm looking for maybe around 65, potentially yes. And yeah, 65 and continue pumping. And of course, the best thing here is there is a better divergence forming right now in 1 day chart, but I didn't mention this because it's too soon. It's too soon, right? Because volatility is expanding here, volume is about MA55 here, so we can expect something like this, right? Something like this, maybe this week, potentially yes, but this is telling me the momentum is still to the upside, looking for maybe around 70K. If I'm right, potentially this time new ATA. Okay, so let's continue here. And render. Okay. Okay. Bybit. I don't know. I think let's try with maybe Bybit. No, maybe this one. I don't know. Bitcoin. Okay. I think it's the only one is this one. Okay, weekly chart you said, right? Let's talk about weekly chart. Weekly chart, you're telling me the next 3 months. Okay, it's holding here the MA55. We have, technically speaking, we have a buy signal, right? So the worst scenario for render is to be in sideways here. And sideways for a long time. And of course, there are two possibilities, sideways or a bounce, okay? So the hint is very simple. This is the hint. If you see any asset, Bitcoin or whatever, right? That's in the seller line. Sorry, like this. Here. And it's just in sideways. Well, it's a time to start thinking to close the position. Yeah? Because timing is extremely important. It's very, very important. If you are trading through this one, the entry was around maybe in September, 1 month ago. So you think like, okay, it's an average 3 months for weekly buy signal. Okay, if December is, we are in December and this thing is not moving, well, it's a time to maybe close your position and wait for the next opportunity, because this buy signal could be easily a sell signal in the future. Yeah, with sideways here, this is telling you render is weak and is just gonna continue dropping. Okay, so that's why for now it's still to the upside. Yes, at least maybe until December. Okay. Okay, now let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the stock market. Yep. Well, the stock market SP500 is doing exactly the same thing. So maybe we can start with some stocks. One of the first one I want to talk about is the BABA. As you can see here, very, very, very powerful entry. Bullish divergence in the monthly, something I couldn't ignore. You see? Bullish divergence here, volume very healthy here, testing the MA55. Of course, it's the first target, the MA55. But I will say maybe in the following year, you will see BABA a very strong recovery around maybe 200, because this is a monthly bullish divergence. Actually, I am very bullish here, very, very bullish here, looking for yeah, in the long term, 1 year, maybe 1 year or two, around there. Okay, it's gonna take time, of course. Let's talk about Amazon, for example. Amazon. Let's talk about Amazon in the monthly here. We have a better divergence here, but the volume is very healthy here, still healthy here. So it's in sideways here, so it looks like it's gonna be in sideways maybe another more months. Buy signal here is still present, but it's looking weak. So let's see if we see a new ATA. Potentially yes, it's still possible, yeah, but the time is a problem. Yeah, so maybe by December you see Amazon by December not pumping. Well, you can expect maybe a drop, but in that moment, let's see. Okay, now let's continue with maybe Tesla. Tesla. Okay. Tesla. I'm still looking for maybe another test to 150. Yes, it's holding very well. I need to be honest. It's holding very well. The MI55 around 200 is actually something very good. Let me see the monthly. The monthly Tesla MI55 here is still holding here. But even this is not. My God, I hate when we have this kind of signals. Technically speaking, it's still a buy signal here, but it's looking very weak, just sideways here. Looks like, honestly, I think it's gonna be sideways, looking for the next volatility contraction, something like this. It's gonna take months, but as long as it's holding the MI55, I'm bullish. I cannot be bearish here. I am just bullish, just waiting for volatility to be contracted, and after that, I will start looking for another leg up. Okay, so now let's continue with Netflix. Netflix new highs, very nice trade. I'm very happy about this. Very nice trade. Looking for new ATA. Yes, now we have a new ATA. Monthly, of course, no way. This is not the right time to buy this thing, right? No. Let's see weekly chart. Weekly chart is still very healthy here, but we have a better divergence forming here. So technically speaking, in the price we have the better divergence. We don't have confirmation, but looking for volume is very healthy, man. Volume is very healthy. As long as volume is very healthy, about zero line, about MI55, even with better divergence, I cannot be bearish. I cannot be. This is bullish. Still not the best at top, but it's still to the upside. Okay, let's talk about Nvidia. Nvidia, wow, impressive. One bullish divergence here. Bullish divergence here forming here in the process, breaking new high. Volatility contraction here. I am looking for new highs. Yes, but eventually we will see a correction. Very good news, because if you see a correction in Nvidia, it's just a big buy opportunity. A big buy opportunity. If you see a correction in weekly or monthly, it's coming maybe next year, but it's gonna be a very nice opportunity. Something like this. If you see Nvidia doing something like this, it's a big buy opportunity, right? Okay, guys, I think that's all. I think that's it. I think that's it. So recap for Bitcoin. Yep. Bullish and weekly chart. Yes. Looking for new ATA. Yes. To the moon. No. Monthly is my concern. Want the chart? Bullish. Yes. Too late to enter. Too late. It was around 5 days before. 4-hour chart is the only way to trade Bitcoin. Okay, a little bit risky. Follow the trend, follow the pullbacks. If you see a pullback around the MI55, is to the upside. Okay, no shorts. Okay, guys. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.
And when that comes out, you heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero.